everyone. I hope you are all having a lovely evening. I'm Samantha Nicastro. I'm the club president at Lincoln West. I'm going to share with you all our journey starting in Club America chapter. To start, once Turning Point USA approved the chapter, we took our club to the school. It wasn't wanted and we felt pushed away. We had lack of information from administration and we were given little clarity on how to move forward. I kept going. With the help of the club government behind me and a lot of support from the community, we did it. It passed. Now we face putting the club in play. We landed on a date for the first meeting. We put up posters. Most didn't stay up for more than a day, even an hour. We got plenty of hate on our Instagram. These people claim they're the most loving and tolerant people, but it doesn't seem like it. Finally, after much preparation, our first meeting started. We had food, TPUSA activism gear, and I had made what I thought was a beautiful PowerPoint, but not to the people in attendance with different values to the club. In fact, when someone walks in wearing an Abolish ICE hoodie at a meeting run by an organization that strongly supports ICE, you know it's about to go down. So the so-called loving and tolerant people sat and laughed the entire time I was presenting. Not a single ounce of respect was expressed by them. I got through the PowerPoint and asked the ultimate question, does anyone have any questions? This opened the playing field for them. We got the racist claim, you're a Charlie Kirk worship club claim, and the claim of immorality. Yet their so-called morals are racial segregation through affirmative action, the murder of babies through the organized crime of abortion, defending child sex traffickers in the name of justice for undocumented immigrants, and supposedly they're upcoming leading a group of students outside of the school to protest ICE. And they say we're the ones disrupting the classroom environment. With all that said, as I have led this club and pursued what God has called me to do with Club America, I have taken away so much and will continue to do so. But I'd have to say one of the most valuable lessons I've learned so far is to always stay educated. Never stop learning and never stop reading, especially your Bible. That's where you'll learn the most. This is super important for me because people constantly want to debate me. The people who are the best at defending their ideas, morals, and values are those who are informed about what they truly are. To add, the most important things I've gained from this experience is courage. The courage to stand firm in my values, courage to share the truth, and courage to do what's right even if it's not always easy. I'll share a quote. If you believe in something, you need the courage to have to fight for those ideas, not run away from them or try to silence them. Charlie Kirk. This is the whole point. We need to have the discussions and share ideas. Hostility and violence come from the lack of conversation. Club America is a victim of this silence. But we will have the conversations, sharing the truth of the gospel and debating ideas, and now the Turning Point has said, we will have the conversations, the hard ones, the heart-shaping ones, because silence builds walls, but truth tears them down, end quote. We talk not because it's always comfortable, but because it's necessary. Doing what is true and good may be uncomfortable. We started this chapter not on the promise of comfort, but on the promise of speech. Hearing others' opinions might make people uncomfortable or offended. That doesn't mean speaking about your values wrong, but people will be upset by that, and that's part of the process. Do you think the truth of God makes Satan comfortable? Absolutely not. God didn't call us to be sugar, he called us to be salt. Sugar causes disease and decay. Salt preserves, purifies, and heals, but it also burns. People may not want salt to touch their wounds, but that's the only way it works. When someone witnesses the truth of God in their life, it can sting, because what satisfies their flesh won't satisfy their soul. With all that said, have courage, don't stop defending the truth. And make your priority to be more Christ-like. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Thank you.